Hello, it's Jim Hutchins for the Jerusalem Connection Truth Report for this 24th day of May, 2017. Well, the president is continuing his very successful, what appears to be a very successful peacemaking tour. He's been so well received in Saudi Arabia, Israel. Today he's with the Pope in the Vatican. Yesterday was a very significant day for the president, his entourage. They were in Israel on Yom Yerushalayim, on the Day of Jerusalem. And it was the day in which remembrance and commemoration is made of the 50 years since Israel retook sovereignty over the Temple Mount, over Jerusalem, the old city. On that day, many remember the cry of Colonel Matagur over the military radio, where he said, Har Habayit biyadanenu, the Temple Mount is in our hands. For the first time since the Roman destruction of Jerusalem in AD 70, over 2,000 years ago. And humanly speaking, that came as a result of Israel's military might. No question about it, humanly speaking. And yet God says this in Zechariah chapter 4 and verse 6, not by might, not by power, but by my spirit, says Yahweh Tzvaot. Lo v'chayil, lo v'choach, ki im bruchi, amar Yahweh Tzvaot, the Lord of the armies. This was by military power, but the day is coming, the scriptures indicate, and we need to pray regarding this. The day is coming when military might will not be enough. As a matter of fact, Isaiah speaks of that day when he says this in Isaiah chapter 10, verse 21 and 22. A remnant will return. A remnant will return to Jacob. They will return to the mighty God. They've been astray, they will return. Though your people, O Israel, be like the sand by the sea, only a remnant will return. Paul says in Romans 9, verse 27, the Holy Spirit's interpretation of this verse is only a remnant will be saved. Only a remnant. And of course, we have to ask the question, what size is a remnant? And of course, there's no number that's actually given. Perhaps some indicated. But God does say this through the prophet Amos. In Amos chapter 3 and verse 12. As a shepherd saves from the lion's mouth. As a shepherd saves from the lion's mouth only 2 legs and a piece of an ear, so will the Israelites be saved. As a shepherd saves from the lion's mouth only 2 legs, leg bones, and a piece of an ear, so shall the Israelites be saved. The tribulation is coming that no military might will be able to withstand. Jesus says this regarding the Jews. It's not something he addresses to the Gentiles because in most cases believers honor Jesus as the Son of the living God. But Jesus said to the Jewish leaders, Matthew chapter 24, verse 39, you'll not see me again until you say, blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahweh. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. Not the Lord, not Adonai, not Hashem, but blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahweh. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. There will be a day when the remnant makes the connection between Jesus and Yahweh. They identify them as the same. Gentile believers have largely done that. Many Jewish believers have not, and many Jews have not, but that day is coming. It will be the day that releases them, that the remnant shall return and be saved. Baruch haba b'shem Yahweh. Blessed is he who comes in the name of Yahweh. And that's the truth.